So hello everyone, my name is Rohit Chakraborty and I'm doing a 1 month internship in the Sparks Foundation, and I have done my the third task in the data science internship. And um, this is the task I have done in Jupyter Notebook, and the language is R. So that the subject is exploratory data analysis, retail, and the main task is to visualize the dataset and then to predict that where we are incurring losses in the store. The dataset is about a store, and there are some sales values and some profits and losses, and we have to visualize that in which sections we can improve so that we can overcome those losses. So I am using an hypercube, data cube, to for the visualization. So at first I am installing this here, and then this is my data set, the SuperStore data. So there are some attributes like ship mode, whether it is standard class or second class or on the same day. Then there is segment, then there is country. The country has only a single value, US. And then we have city, state, postal code, region, category, subcategory, sales, quantity, discount, and profit. So you can see that there are some negative values here which shows us about the losses. And then we are printing the dimension, which is 9994. So this much rows we have, and 13 columns. So these are the names of the the categorical variables. And then we are generating the first cube. Actually here we have 13 columns. So if we make a data cube, then it will have 12 columns, and one will be the sale value, that is the profit here. But that will be too large, so I am making more than one cube, uh, for different uh, attributes, so that the different queries can be answered. Like, this is the first cube that I am creating, uh, using the ship mode and the segment, and the sale value will be profit. And this is the plot of the cube, and you can see that the highest value that we are getting, these red lines are giving the highest profits, and these blue lines are giving the lowest profits or losses. So this means that the segment customer and the ship mode standard class is giving us the highest profit. And there are some lower profits which are all blue lines, so we cannot predict. Like, this line, this is giving the lowest profit, which comes from this corporate segment, but we cannot conclude that from which ship mode it comes. So for that, we are slicing the cube, um, using this segment corporate. So the plot is this, and then plotting it. So the plot, you can see that the we are getting the lowest value from the same day. So for the same day ship mode, we are getting, we are incurring losses. So this is about the first cube. Then we are creating a second cube for the column city, state, and region. And you can see that this red line, the highest, the profit of almost 62,000, we can get this from the east region, but we cannot conclude from which state or which city it comes. So for that, we are again mm, slicing. The slicing is done here. So we are slicing based on the east region here, and you can see that from Florida we are getting the highest value. And and so we also need to see that for which, I mean, see cities or states we are getting the lowest value, I mean the lowest profit. So for that, here at first I am using this code to see the minimum profit that we are getting, which is like, which comes out that the city Lancaster and the state Ohio, mm, region is east, and from there we are getting the least profit, I mean, which is a loss, a huge loss. Then for that combination, for that Ohio and then Lancaster and the region of east, we are printing that for which combinations we are getting losses. And you can see that there are lots of binders here in the subcategory part, I mean the first subcategory column. So these binders are incurring small amount of losses. You can see the amounts like -9 and -6 and these, whereas this 300 and this 253, these are getting some huge losses, some bigger amount of losses. So phones business is getting are incurring losses in Lancaster, Ohio. So this should be improved, and these are all the, I mean, uh, combinations of the columns where we are incurring losses. And then we are creating another cube here, which is for the category and subcategory. From here we can see that this, the lowest value we are getting is from tables and for category technology. So in the category section we are getting mm, more losses in the table subcategory, and again we are getting the highest profits from the copier subcategory, from the category furniture, which is about 56,000. And at last for these columns, the sales quantity discount, we are calculating the correlation whether the, like, for increasing sales we will gain more profit or not, and also for the others quantity and discount. We can see that the correlation between sales and profit comes out to be 0.48. The for quantity and profit almost, I mean, zero, it is 0.06. And for discount we are getting a negative correlation. So that means that higher sales will give higher profit, but not there is not a huge I mean linear correlation. Then for selling in higher quantity, that doesn't mean that we are getting higher, I mean bigger profit. We can see that from here. And in discount it is negatively correlated. That means that with higher discount we will incur more losses. And that's it. Thank you.